Hello, Cancer. It's Oh My God Tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. So we are going to have a look with the astrology reading cards and figure out who we're talking about. And then we're going to get into the tarot spread and figure out what's going on. What are they talking about? Alrighty then. Alright, if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website. And here's your first card. Cancer, your first card is Leo. And the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. We got the lions in here with the ego, the zest for life, energy. Everything's colorful and fun. Yes, flamboyant is the word. It's the right word. So then you have Pisces energy, and the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It softens. Wait, no. Let's not guess. It confuses and softens resolve. They make you all gushy in the center, and they hit you in the feels, essentially. Very sensitive energy, especially with Leo, sensitive and an ego. Oof, you might get yelled at. You might get your face bit off by that lion. Then we have Scorpio energy, and the energy is masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So lots of reactive energy with the fire energy to start, but then also all the water. Very sensitive, very emotional, but also very in tune with life and unseen forces. So let's see what this intuitive / hyper reactive energy has in sort. What the heck is this? Ugh, some unidentified goo on my. Okay, guys, can you focus, please? All right, let's do this. I'm using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and we're gonna have a look at what this Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or person with this type of vibe is talking about when it comes to you. Let's have a look. So your first card is the Four of Pentacles, followed by the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Death card in reverse, and the... Who's this? Who this? This is Justice? Justice, is that you? Justice in reverse. Okie doke. Okie doke. So you got two major arcanas here. One related to Scorpio, which is a double coinky dink right there. And then you have the Justice card, which is associated with Libra energy. We can't help but notice the pentacles here, the throne, the sitting, and so the stability and somewhat mastery of, I guess, the area of finance. So we're looking at somebody connected to your work, or somehow connected to how you make your money, or even just your physical routine. If that's the gym, someone you see there who's very quiet and reserved. It could be anyone from your lifestyle circumstances. So who is this person talking about you? Well, if they're giving us the ego, the Leo energy, the flamboyant, the I want to show off kind of energy, then it does feel a little bit more like I'm trying to flex and achieve things. I'm trying to show off what I've achieved. So it might come from, again, the area of work, or it could even be your workout thing. Person trying to do their flexing right in front of the mirror, in front of you, trying to do them, try to stretch them gams. Oops, I dropped my water bottle. Oop. And stretch in front of you, show off. But on the outside appear very conservative with their words, and hold back their identity, be mysterious, essentially. I think that somebody's is trying to get your attention in that way. They could be talking about you, but really not letting it show that they even know you're alive. So then we have the King of Pentacles. This person is going to they're going to appear to you as somebody who looks very chiseled. Think Taurus energy, think Capricorn energy. Somebody who's looking very professional or serious, no nonsense. They're coming off as that, so what they may have to say about you is very serious and no nonsense as well. This person may be even talking about you, but they're not talking to you because they're trying to hold back information as it relates to your work, or as it relates to like the industry or career, anything related to how you earn your money, or where you're, getting your fitness on, or you're getting your physical, you're trying to improve your lifestyle, basically. So anywhere on that, they could be talking about it. I think this person is coming from a place of authority, so it may be your boss. It may be somebody who knows what they know, and they see what you're trying to do, which could be enlightening to you once they start talking to you. But I think that what holds them back is their no-nonsenseness. Because although we have all this pentacle showing that I am confident and I am, strategic and humble and, stable, we also have an emotionally unstable person in the sense that they're very sensitive. So they're not going to take a risk just out of nowhere. They're going to figure out things. And if they have no way of figuring out things, they're not going to take that risk. So, I mean, this could be a will they, won't they that exists only in your mind for a long time, because when they talk about you, it may not be to anyone that is directly connected to you, leaving them in the spot that makes them feel super trapped, super restricted, and able to cut themselves free of this restriction. You could walk right up. You could talk to me, babe. Send me an email. Figure it out. But this person is trapping themselves in their own mind. Like, oh no, that would be crazy. No, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Hence, the only form of communication through these swords energy is trapped up and just not budging because of their own insecurities, self-imposed insecurities. Or it could be even be overthinking. Just too much. Just chill out, relax, go with the flow, get yourselves on over there. Right? Now, we do have this death card here hovering upside down. I feel like this is something that is like, it gets to be not cute that this person can't talk to you. It becomes a thing that kind of really tarnishes or makes the relationship or potential relationship not seem worth it. Because like, then you start thinking other things like, well, this person doesn't seem interested. They're not talking to me. They didn't mention that to me. They didn't tell me about it. Well, why didn't they tell me? You know what? I'm starting to think this person does not care. I'm starting to think this person is just too much to deal with, or they're not honest. They're this person, all these interpretations start branching out from this one action of not, acting based on sensitivity. But if you're perceived as somebody who wouldn't be sensitive and then you're not, then it would come across as something intended on purpose. Like, oh, maybe you're just not interested. Maybe you just don't want me. Maybe you just don't want to talk to me. Maybe you just have nothing to say to me. Maybe you have all that energy for everyone but me because you don't like me. False conclusions began to appear when it comes to this person. I think that some of you might find that you have convinced yourself that this person is acting a certain way towards you based on your own assumptions, based on your own, like, well, if they did this, does it mean that? Well, this must mean that, because if they were going to do this, then they would have done that, and they would have said this, and they would have said something at all. They're usually flamboyant. They're usually very sensitive, so they would know that I would appreciate it if they said something. It's not the math isn't going to be mathing on this one, especially since we have a lot of this Scorpio energy here, and they're very, very committed, but they usually like to take a earthy kind of approach to relationships and make sure the person is worth committing to. Now, I'm not saying that Scorpios don't go with those gut feelings sometimes and impulsively do things, but that's because they come from a heightened place of intuition. And that has to be here. That has to exist here in this person's thought processes. Whatever traps them, I feel like something that may trap them, that they're thinking about, that keeps them at a standstill is, heck, another relationship. They could feel like they're not being loyal. Scorpio definitely has that kind of sentiment on their mind at all times. And this card is in reverse, so there is something that has not concluded itself with clarity, so that they feel comfortable moving forward. They may just feel trapped, so they may be having a will they, won't they with someone else. They may be holding out hope for a relationship from the past. There could be something distracting to them, like, oh, I'm about to move, so it doesn't make sense. Or, there's an ending. There's a cord-cutting situation, anticipated, expected, or just like it needs to happen, but it hasn't happened yet for this person. So, and also, we have this Justice card here sitting next to the whole situation. We're looking at it like, hey, this doesn't feel like this person thinks that it would be fair to communicate with you or to talk to you directly about their situation. I mean, they could be talking about your situation if you feel trapped and stuck in a relationship, and like this relationship is past its prime. Everybody can see that it's toxic. It should have ended a long time ago. But again, this person is like, I'm not going to overstep. I'm not going to be a hero here and try to intervene in something that is already complicated. I may not do that. I don't think that's fair to myself. So I may be waiting. I may be imposing myself with a, hey, hold off until things are clear, or till the sky is clear, but things may never become clear. And there may never be a clearly defined date for when things will be clear. So It's all up in the air, like this card being upside down. So this Justice card here, you know, ultimately, this feels like it's unfair. I feel like things will feel unfair. Like, if you like me, then just come at me, bro. And it's just not that simple. I think it's the overall feeling that you'll take away from this person that is talking about you. I feel like the complications are just due to overthinking and a lack of will to act. Because the Scorpio is very heavily defined by the end. Or the not even the Scorpio, the Death card is defined by, hey, death, endings. Now, however you feel about these, how you feel about these endings is a matter of perspective. Some people are like, that particular ending, good thing. Some people think that particular ending, a bad thing, terrible thing. And there's a scale. But I feel like with this person, I think that the ending can mean so many different things. The ending can mean the beginning of you and them, or the beginning of an interaction. The ending can mean a heartbreak. The ending can mean something that just feels unfair. But I think that no matter what the situation is, it is what it is, and this person feels like, I guess, this stalemate, this communication that they're not willing to have with you because they need to see an ending, or there's something in there that needs to abruptly come to a halt, a screeching halt on either ends, is really feeling like it's an unfair situation, which is why they don't talk to you directly. And I guess if they're a practical person on some level, but also very sensitive, they would conclude that I'm not. It doesn't make sense for me to risk my feelings for something that doesn't even have an end in sight. So some of you, it's a warning, you know, it is a warning. It's a warning that people will be watching your moves and waiting for the right opportunity. And while you're there obsessing over that last person who pays you no dust, they're going to be like, okay, well, I got to wait till they're over that, because I don't want to open my heart until their heart is healed up a little bit. And then you're all like, and so then they're like, nah, I'm not doing that. Alright, so open your heart, keep it open, keep that heart open, and less of them legs. Alright, okay, so there it is, that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please go ahead and check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And heck yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye.